right, peasants. What's good? We are back on this very good Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to start the stream. CEO, say what's up to the peasants.
Yeah, it was good, peasants.
CEO, this is a very good Sunday. You know what I'm saying, CEO? Number one, the Knicks sweep the 76ers, advancing my Knicks to the conference championship back-to-back years, helping the Unks win their bet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, basically win the bet because after OKC sweeps the Lakers tomorrow, we'll be up 17-7 CEO, up 10 points on the Y ends. You know what I'm saying? CEO, we had a great soccer game between Real Madrid and Barcelona, with Barcelona winning 2-0, winning the championship. CEO, you know what I'm saying? NBA, a lot of things to talk about. CEO, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of good things to talk about indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But let's say what's up to the people. What's up, Brandon Metter? How you doing, bro? What's up, Jordan Francis? Happy Mother's Day to RJ and CEO. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? What's up, YTC, my Knicks brother? Little Nig, the same guy that said the Sixers would beat us earlier in the season, the same guy that said the Sixers match up better with us, CEO. The guy that watches film, CEO, is letting you know. And majority of the sports takes are right. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Kaiju? How you doing, bro? Kaiju, you still got that page. Speaking of that, are the Patriots on a downfall? I heard this nigga Ray Rolls the fucking he's the illegitimate son of Diana Rossini's son.
Yeah, it turned into like a whole soap opera. So, first of all, regardless of any of the fair shit, they were gonna be in a downfall from the beginning because they had a fraudulent year.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. There. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? What's up, Taj? Taj, sorry about your Lakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, Najee? What's up, Khalid? We got a full house here, CEO. See, CEO, you see what the best streams come when the Knicks win, CEO. You just embrace the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Knicks fans, have your fun because it's not gonna last long. All right.
CEO, we're gonna beat Detroit or Cleveland.
Probably, yeah.
And we're gonna go to the finals. CEO, beat OKC or the Spurs.
No. That's where the delusion sets in. We'll get to that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Detroit's winning next round. Well, if Najee saying Detroit's gonna win next round, most likely not.
I don't think so at all. But
Knicks Spurs.
We're gonna get to that. You
know what I'm saying? But CEO, let's get into the NBA review. Get into these playoffs after the playoffs are winding down. Second round, CEO. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll start off with obviously the series that ended, CEO, today. Knicks destroy the Sixers 144-114. Almost 50-point blowout at Philly. CEO, your thoughts?
First off, I want to point out that I don't see Skeleton in the comments. I don't see Spongy in the comments. I don't see where you're hiding in the comments. So all you little clowns puffing your chest out. Joel Embiid still hasn't ever made an Eastern Conference championship. Fucking bums. Paul George is a bum. Maxi's over fucking rated. Eat dick. You got swept. You got swept. All right. Everything about your team is an embarrassment. All right, just because you beat up on an injured Celtics team, you thought you were on top of the world. I told you last series, last pod, that this was going to be
last Sunday.
Last Sunday, that this was going to be your finals. That this was your finals. Beating a injured Celtics team was your fucking finals because you got swept. As predicted. I was trying to be generous and I had you in 5, but you got swept in 4. All right. You got swept in 4. You're a bunch of bums. You're not a good team. Never were a good team. You lost because the Celtics were fucking injured. You're a fucking bum ass franchise. Haven't won shit since fucking the Cold War and the Soviet Union were still a thing.
Were they still a thing in the 80s? I have no idea.
Yeah, the Soviet Union was still a thing.
CEO probably put it up to best. I mean, listen, Tyrese Maxey, I like you. Demand a trade. Get the fuck off that team. They're not going anywhere. Joel Embiid, I don't even know what to say about this nigga. I don't know what to say about Joel Embiid, CEO. That has not been said about this
That's real.
No. You know what? The funny thing is, like he wasn't even supposed to play this series because he was banged up to shit. All right, like again, well, I mean, listen, that's the new normal for Embiid. He's just being injured all the time. But yeah, he was injured, so uh, you can't rely on him. So it's basically like not having him. You maybe you'll have him one night, and like he gave them all he could in the Boston series. After that, he was shot because he's injured, like always. And Paul George can only give you one good quarter because he's old as fuck and gets tired as shit. So he can only give you like one quarter of good play. And what's that nigga? Quentin Grimes is some fucking cheeks. All right, they're their bench is fucking garbage. Like it's just a badly built team. Like the only saving grace you could say is Maxi, and he would, if he doesn't have that drive and that killer instinct, which by the way was taken away because I think that uh was it Bridges that locked him down? Well,
Yep.
yeah, so Bridges locked him the fuck down, couldn't do shit. Embarrassing as fuck. No killer instinct anymore. Like I said, only killer instinct when they beat up on an injured Celtics team. And by the way, their other players are just they're just not good enough. The Knicks have way better players. They play they play higher paced basketball, more aggressive basketball. Sixers just got they couldn't do it. They basically like busted everything they had in the first series. That's it.
I'll say this, Maxi. I mean, I still like Maxi. Maxi demanded trade. Just get out of Philly, bro. Unlike your talent somewhere else, just don't go to Boston. Embiid, I don't know what to say about you. Paul George, it's time to hang it up. Edgecombe, as soon as your contract, I actually like Edgecombe, CEO. He's a very gritty guy. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he's with Philly. Who else do they got? Kyle Lowry's about to retire. Nick Nurse, he's about to get fired, which is probably a good thing. Philly's just a dog shit organization. This dog shit.
Yeah, it's dog shit. And like I said, it was their finals, RJ. You know what the funny thing is that we own them in every facet. So this is why there was the finals, because the Sixers, they're not even our little brother. Our little brother would be the Knicks, by the way. They're kind of like our little, they're like the third stepchild removed. All right, that's what the fuck they are. Fucking pathetic franchise.
Agreed. Sixers. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I like CEO. This was such an ass whooping, such a beautiful day for me, CEO. Like I can't even. They're so irrelevant. I can't whatever, man. Is what it is. Let's move on to some more important things than talking about Philly. You know what I'm saying? A CEO.
Yeah.
3-0 OKC, the Lakers. Good news is, CEO, this is gonna help us in our bet.
Good.
Bad news is I fucking picked Bron. I can't even say Bron let me. The misfits, as you call them, CEO, let LeBron James down. Luke Bernard forgot how to score. Austin Reeves, you are fucking horrible. That contract you wanted, you could float that shit. Ayton, you're a fucking bum. I can't stand DeAndre Ayton, dog. Like, who else did they got on that team, CEO? Ruri, he's whatever. JJ Redick, you're a bum too.
So listen, as pretty I think they got one more game right, but it's raps. Yeah. Listen, because I highly disagreed with your take about the Lakers winning, which because the Thunder are exactly what I thought the Thunder are. The Thunder are the favorites. The Thunder are, unfortunately, the next coming dynasty. And the thing about that is they've gotten the blessing of the league. All right. So like the league has ordained them to be the new, as you like to say, the Chiefs, the Dodgers, and all that shit, right? Yep. They have been ordained. I've watched, bro. Didn't the Lakers get like a penalty like 1 second in the game? Well,
I have no idea.
They got a penalty awful. You know, they got a penalty when they were doing the fucking what do you call that when they throw the ball in the air? I forgot.
Oh, it was running down the clock or some shit.
No, when the ref throws the ball in the air and they try to like,
Oh, tip off.
yeah, tip off. There you go. They got a penalty during tip off. Like the amount of flopping, the amount of the Chet Holmgrams, like Chet Holmgren is taking a page out of SGA. Like SGA has taught everybody on that team how to flop masterfully, and it's to the point where it's disgusting. It's obscene the amount of flopping, and you know a lot of, and it's not only like players that are playing against OKC. Like you have players that aren't even in the series, aren't even in the playoffs that are talking about it. Because like I said, RJ, this is going to develop into a bigger problem because they have been blessed by the league, ordained as the next dynasty. I think that, you know, because this goes back to what we were saying before, RJ. Remember that we were talking about how dynasties are good for the league.
Yep.
And I think and the NBA knows that. The NBA knows that dynasties are good for the league. So guess what? They have ordained the Thunder to be the next dynasty. And because of that, they will get incredibly favorable calls. And by the way, OKC doesn't need them. OKC doesn't need favorable calls. They're good enough. They're good enough to win. And that's what makes it frustrating because OKC is good enough to win by themselves. They don't need the help when it comes to the refs because they're good enough to win by themselves. So a team that's going up against them not only has to go against the Thunder being an actually good team, but they also have to play against the refs because they're going to get the majority of favorable calls. This is definitely this feels like the 2020. I don't know, was it 2023 or 2022 Chiefs or something like that?
I remember the 2024 Chiefs. That was just egregious.
Well, where it's kind of like, oh my god, like the team is already good and we can't beat them, and now we got to go against the refs. OKC, I have a hard time feeling that anyone's going to beat them because of that. I'm just keeping it a buck.
CEO, I mean, I agree with everything that you say. And at first, CEO, and we had this conversation months ago, ahead of the curve, like always. And at first, I thought it was bad, but then I had to really sit back and think. Now, I want to make this disclaimer because you know there's a lot of slow people in the chat, CEO. I'm not justifying the flopping. I'm not justifying all this horse shit. But I look at how the leagues are. MLB with the Dodgers and the money shit, which I'm really not against, but a lot of people don't like it. Or hell, CEO, the Houston Astros just a few years ago with their shit and their cheating scandal, whatnot. Even though me personally, I thought stealing signs was always part of baseball, but you know, I guess everybody made a big fucking deal about that. The NFL with the Chief shit and their referee horse shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what the league wants to do. It's going to draw ratings, and at some point, CEO, OKC will lose, just like the Chiefs will, just like the Dodgers will eventually, to who? I don't know fucking who. But they'll fall eventually, and this is what's best for the league. So I guess it is what it is, and I guess LeBron James is the sacrificial lamb here, you know what I'm saying, as they take a 3-0 lead and probably going to sweep them tomorrow. I'm very interested, CEO, because this is two conflicting things. Now, do I think the league wants OKC to be the next dynasty? Absolutely, 100%. But the league promotes Wembanyama so much. So I wonder, and CEO, if it's not worth anything, I think the Spurs are 3-1 against OKC in the regular season. Once again, CEO, I understand it is regular season. But the Spurs are a great matchup for OKC. Wembanyama has that dog in him, CEO. And CEO, he hates Chet Holmgren because he's a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And so are OKC fans like Lil Nig. I'm going to be very interested to see this next series.
No, of course. I think it's going to be a way more competitive series than the Lakers series is. But I want to preface this by saying that the West is way better than the East. Okay, and
Can I say something real quick? Because people say that a lot. All right. I'm not going to sit here and deny the West has more talent. Not going to deny that. But other than OKC and the Spurs. The East and the West are not that different. Like not that different. The
I mean,
Knicks.
let's
Okay,
look at your competition. The Hawks are garbage. They're not a playoff team. The Sixers are fucking trash. They would get devoured in the fucking West. Like the Boston Celtics, let's just be honest, they're fucking trash this year. They're not good. All right. Like there's no team like the West is significantly more difficult. Like the level of competition is just better overall.
CO. Okay, the Spurs, the OKC are beating up on a 41-year-old LeBron-led Laker team, and
Yeah.
the Suns. The Spurs just beat Portland. You gonna sit here and tell me Portland's better than the Sixers or Orlando? I mean, come on, bro.
No. Like the Suns are bad, but the Timberwolves would do a lot better if they were in the East, which they're going to be in the East soon, I believe. And when you look at what was the other team? For the Lakers, they would also do a lot better in the East if they were in the East. Like when you look at, let's put it, the top teams, OKC. I'm looking at the Spurs.
Those two, I'm not going to argue with. I'm
looking at the Lakers and Timberwolves are better than.
Bro, they're not that much better. Like they're not better than. Come on, they're not better than the Knicks. They're not better than a healthy Celtics team. I'll take it a step further, CEO. If Tatum was healthy, they're not better than them niggas. Y'all smoke them. Y'all smoke both those teams.
I wouldn't say we smoke them.
Better.
I wouldn't say we smoke them.
You're still better than them, bro. The Lakers are not like, bro. The Lakers are not that good, bro.
No, I'm not saying the Lake. I mean, well, you thought that they had a chance of going to the finals.
In context.
Well,
I thought Luka was going to come back. Luka's not.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Knicks fans are coping a little bit. I'm just calling it out how I see it, and they feel like people have rightfully so pointed out the competition the Knicks have been going through in the East, and it has been significantly weaker. Let's just be honest.
Hold on.
In order for Knicks fans, they don't like that kind of talk, and it's just I'm not even hating on the Knicks in this aspect. They're better than Boston this year. That's fine, but I'm just being honest. Like the run up that they're currently having is not impressive. Like they are dominating, so that aspect is impressive. But I'm talking about the level of competition. Like we can't deny that if you want to say, okay, I don't think they're that much better, that's fine, but they are better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to deny they are better, but they're not that much better. Shout out to Donnie, never drinking again. Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking, but CEO, here's my thing, right? Shout out to the Unfiltered Sports Podcast Chief of Head of Security, Brandon. Shout out to the Brandon Sham, Celtics fans saying that the Knicks are coping. You can't make this up. That's what I'm going to say, CEO. All of a sudden, now that the Celtics are eliminated, Detroit is being exposed, and the Knicks are looking like the best team in the East, now the competition's weak. This was not being said 2 weeks ago. It was not.
Wrong. And the reason I say that
bullshit.
Wrong. And the reason I say that is, what did I tell you? I told you the Celtics are not winning the finals. If we make it to the finals, we're not winning the fucking finals. I made that explicitly clear that the East is fucking weak. I made it explicitly clear.
That's not the same.
I made it explicitly clear that the West is significantly better. Now, again, when people are saying, "Oh," like Brandon's in the comment section, "Oh, like you're taking the popular narrative on the internet or whatever," it's not. Yeah, it is a popular narrative, but the fact of the matter is that it's just factual. And
even if it's factual. Even if it's factual, bro, this has not been. I haven't heard all this talk about the East being weak until the Knicks became the clear favorite to win the East. Just a couple. Like, come on, bro. I'm not denying. Is the West? I'm not denying the West is better than the East. I'm not denying that. But this was never a conversation. When the Celtics and when the Pistons were the favorite, no one talked about the East being weak at all.
As someone who's part of a team that, well, not part of the team, but like a fan of the team, that is hated by the NBA in its entirety. All right. As somebody who constantly receives hate because the Celtics are hated, they're hated kind of like the Patriots are hated in the NFL. So as somebody who goes to that, like there's not a special like niche of hate specifically for the Knicks. Do people like the Knicks? No, they don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess because they don't like New Yorkers, which is fine, but like, it's not that like there is hate for the Knicks. I will say that, but I wouldn't say that people hate the Knicks more than they hate the Celtics. Because everyone hates the fuck out of us, and it's just now if you want to say that, okay, like the narrative, this and that, but again, I feel like this is more of Knicks fans trying to be underdogs and trying to do this whole thing, which again, I think that that's good for you guys. If you want to be underdogs and all that, that's fine. But let's just call it what it is. If you guys manage to win the finals, this is going to be a better narrative for you. It just is that we went through the East, it was weaker, and we faced the best of the best in the West. That was supposed to be this monumental team, and we beat them. So it would be just way better for you anyway. So I don't see the point in fighting that.
Because CEO, and I said it, Brandon called it out years ago, and even I denied him. But I have to admit, he was right. Just something about the Knicks people don't like. Bro, CEO, we haven't won listen. We haven't won a fucking final since 72. We haven't been to a final since 99. And yeah, anytime the Knicks are relevant, anytime, it's always fucking hate. For what? What? I don't know why.
Well, for a couple things. One, no one likes New York. All right. And I would like to preface this by saying that if you look at polls or whatever, and you look at fan bases across, the Lakers and the Celtics are hated more than the Knicks are.
I'm not going to deny that.
That's just statistically a fact. So when Knicks fans come out and be like, well, oh, they hate us. Why do they hate us so much? Now, listen, the logic of why do they hate the Lakers and the Celtics is because they win, right? Is there any logic to hate you guys? Probably not, because you don't win as often. Let's just be honest, right? But again, it's New York, like the city alone.
So people just don't like our aura. People just don't like our aura.
People don't like New Yorkers
they don't like the aura, CEO. Michael Jordan said the best. We're the mecca of basketball. We're the mecca of basketball. Every star that comes here wants to play good. Every star.
Yeah, well, when you say mecca basketball, I would disagree with you off of the simple fact that your franchise isn't successful. But
New York is the mecca of basketball. Just ask Michael Jordan, CEO.
No, I mean it's the most popular place, but if it's you can't. I don't know, like if I'd label that off the simple fact that it's just not a successful franchise. Now, but again, like this are like you just agreed, and because I'm ignoring Brandon because Brandon's a low IQ mental midget. But speaking, because he's just super biased, so it doesn't even make sense to have the argument with him. But well, what I'm trying to say specifically is that you acknowledge that the Lakers and Celtics are hated more. Now,
yeah, we're about to say, but yeah, you guys are. I'm not going to say the Celtics are not hated. Like you guys are.
Now, I do agree that given the track record of winning that you guys have, the hate is probably unjustified, right? Okay. Like you haven't won since the 70s, right?
Haven't been to a final since 99.
99. So there's really no people hate winners. Let's just call it what it is. All right.
Okay.
Now, the Knicks are not really have a track record of winning, but again, the city carries a lot of it. New York, it's just the biggest, most popular city in the world, right?
So you're saying it's like a Yankee kind of thing?
Yeah. Like there's no city in the world bigger than New York. Let's just call it what it is. It's just a fact, right? Like LA has recently been creeping up there, but they're not going to catch up. New York has always been the biggest city in the world. It's always gotten all the shine, the spotlight. So even if your team is not good, people will still hate on you because they just hate New York.
I agree, but Sia, let me ask you this question.
All right,
a couple years ago, it was the best time of your life. The Celtics won the championship. The East back then was worse than it is now. But I never heard anybody say, "Oh, the Celtics are getting a joyride because the East is weak." I never heard that ever.
Listen, all I gotta say is that if you guys win the finals this year, right?
Okay.
If people are making those arguments, then I feel like you guys should be happy with that because let's just be honest, even though I don't think the competition is as strong, you have been dominating them, right?
Okay.
So if you guys are as strong as the numbers suggest, and you have a possibility of beating whoever comes out the West, and I feel like the narrative like it flips on his face so hard because the people that were saying that they can't do anything. Like if you win, like for example, I'm saying that I don't think the East is as strong as the West. That's my opinion. If you manage to win the title, what can I say? What can I say other
Or
than
go ahead.
other than you guys were the best team, and there's no denying that. Period.
Or CEO, I'll say this. Maybe the East is weak. Maybe the Knicks are just dominating so much that it makes the East look weak. Because I'm just keep it real with you. I mean, listen, yeah, we beat the Celtics, but you guys are injured and you guys are going through a whole different thing. You're going to trade Jaylen Brown. I mean, I don't know if you're going to trade Jaylen. We got to talk about Jaylen Brown because the caller Jaylen Brown came after me this week and it's so fucking gay. Well, we're going to get to that later. The Pistons, they're fucking frauds. Get them the fuck up out of here. Philly, we already knew they were frauds. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say the West is not. The West is better, but I don't think it's that glorified. Like, okay, San Antonio, Spurs, okay, cool. But I'm gonna just keep. I mean, San Antonio, OKC, fine. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Just keep it all the way real with you. And I think San Antonio is an up and coming team. They're gonna give OKC and all these other teams a problem. We still don't know about them. They're not proven yet. Technically, they're not proven. They beat
No,
the Portland Trailblazers, not a good team. They're beating up on an injured Timberwolves team because Ant's still recovering from injury. Dante's out. So, in hell, CEO, they can still tie it up 2-2 today. So,
no,
with that
no.
being said, so it's OKC and the Knicks. Other than that, I mean,
Listen,
sure.
I know, but for example, I'd wager that it's more of something like this. I think that most people would be like, okay, these are the best teams in the NBA right now. It'd be like the OKC, it'd be the Spurs, and then the Knicks, right?
Okay.
And I feel like that in that particular order. So even though the East is weaker, you guys are still one of the top three teams, which is like it's one of those scenarios where it's kind of like you're dominating your own like conference, and but that doesn't really matter because you're one of the top three teams anyway. So it's not like you're the Sixers who just are not a top three team, but they've been beating up on teams and then advancing, and then the whole narrative mounts from there. But personally, uh, if I had to wager why, again, apart from being New York, again, having people like branding your fan base doesn't help either, right? So
Talking about the Boston Celtics. Let's not act like Philly and Boston don't have these same problems. Let's not
no,
act.
yeah, but this is the reason why people hate us.
And people
Like,
love. I love Brandon. What are you talking about? Brandon's cool.
well, Brandon's retarded and small. Okay, that's just the fact.
Man, listen, bro. Shout out to Donnie. Hoops are culturally in New York. It's like skateboarding, rap/hip hop/ the limelight/ street bar are intertwined. 10 guys, one ball in the court. It's the mecca. Exactly, Donnie. Shout out to Donnie. Go watch Donnie's podcast, by the way, too. I think it was him and his cousin that were talking. Go watch that. But CEO, listen, at the end of the day, we talk about the Lakers and OKC. Listen, at the end of the day, CEO, we're the team to beat. And we're not scared of OKC.
I mean,
we're not.
You're the team to beat in the East. Yes, I would say.
We're not scared of OKC. We're not scared of Detroit. We're not scared of San Antonio. They all gonna get the
I don't think you're scared of them, but I don't think that. Like I see OKC, and by the way, like the next series with the Spurs is definitely going to be.
We still haven't seen OKC play real. At some point, CEO, the referees can't save you. It's just the Lakers are injured and Phoenix. I mean, come on. So
now, if the Thunder rout the Spurs, then it's over for y'all. Like I legitimately think
that's not gonna happen. I promise.
No, if they rout the Spurs, I'm just saying like what I mean by rout them is like beat them like within 5, right?
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna be like, okay, this is because I honestly and by the way, I don't like the Thunder. I've been shitting on them the whole fucking season, but when it comes with the Thunder, it honestly does feel inevitable, and it's not because I think I personally think that when the Thunder and Spurs plays, the best player on that court is Wemby, right?
Okay.
Like I don't think it's SGA. I don't think it's Chet Holmgren. I don't think it's Jay Will with whatever gay shit he's wearing nowadays. But
He's injured the whole series. He's injured
yeah,
but
he's been wearing some very fruity ass shit on the sideline. But um, like it's not even none of that. Like I think the best player on that is Wemby, but it's just I legitimately think that the league has preordained them to be the next dynasty. And by the way, this is kind of like the way the league cheats, and it's not really cheating like in the traditional sense, right? It's kind of like because I've seen some of these fouls, RJ, and they're fucking egregious. I mean, but to the degree that I told you that if because yeah, and we're gonna get to Joel Embiid and Jaylen Brown talking about the fucking the foul issues, but it all stems from that. Like, are the Knicks known for kind of like what's it called? Are they known for flopping a little bit? Sure, right?
yeah.
But not to the degree of the Thunder in OKC. Like the degree that they're masters at it, and not only that, they're also being enabled by the league. And I think anybody that plays them is disgusted by what they see. At least that's what I saw when I saw. And by the way, I hate the Lakers. I don't like the Lakers. I'd much rather the Thunder win, but it's just I call it the way I see it, and the amount of fouls that they've got in the way they got. Like RJ, do you know that the Thunder plays defense so rough and so physical, but if the other team plays it just like they get called every time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. What was I about to? I was about to say something. Damn it, I was about to say something. It slipped my mind. Hopefully, it comes back. But I mean, we'll get to that, CEO, because I also want to talk about some other things about what happened today, CEO. But CEO, well, so we gave our thoughts. CEO, Pistons and Cavs. Pistons up 2-1. Tomorrow's game 4. Your thoughts on this series and who will win?
Okay, I think I had the Cavs at 6.
You picked the Cavs? No, you picked Detroit.
No, I think I picked the Cavs in like some kind of weird upset, right?
Okay.
Now, I mean, Detroit's looking decent in this one. We'll have to see. Like, I'm not really concerned about this game because I think the East is pretty much a wrap. I think the Knicks are definitely going to go to the finals, right? So, because the Knicks against the Cavs or the Knicks against the Pistons, I don't see that as competition, right? Like, and this is what because my analysis now that my Celtics are unfortunately not in the playoffs anymore, like I'm very honest with my analysis. And when people say things that are just out of bounds, like for example, I don't know who said it, if it was Lonig or if it was Najee who said that, oh, don't worry, the Pistons are going to take care of the Knicks easily. Like that's just not true. Okay. And if anything, I think that the Knicks will just route the East until they get to the finals, in which I think that the OKC will get to the finals and the rest will be history.
You just reminded me what I was going to say, because you said, what if the OKC Thunder routes the Spurs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be concerning, yes, but CEO. They routed a team that's first year in the playoffs.
Yeah, like, listen, I'm not trying
to say this. We will be their first test, and we'll see what's up, because we're playoff bound. We just made the conference champ. Now, we're not finals bound, but we're playoff bound. We can handle OKC.
I will say this, even though I give the advantage to OKC, right? And it's not some kind of like, you know me, I don't just go with the fucking flow or the generic opinion if I think it's wrong. Now, I think that the generic opinion just happens to be what I think is the most logical outcome. Now, I think that OKC, they are a championship team. They do have experience. Now, they are younger than the Knicks are, yes. But they do have significant championship experience, more than the Knicks are. They do, but you made a good point in something. The Spurs are not. This is the first time, and I'm not saying that Wemby can't pull off some miracle or anything like that, because, like I said, I think he's the best player left in the playoffs. Right now, the Knicks are much more seasoned and a much more veteran team, and they have more experience, and they found their identity. And by the way, if the Spurs get routed by the OKC, I don't think that's a failure for the season. By the way, I don't think that's a failure. They're a young team overall. They're going to build something special. It might not be this year. I don't think it'll be this year, but I think that the OKC versus the Knicks will be inevitable. It will be inevitable. So.
And Jalen Brunson will put SGA back in his place. You know what I'm saying, CEO? Just root for Brunson, all right? See, you had him in your top 15, but this is the year, all right? This is the year. You know what I'm saying? But,
listen. I'll give you this. If you had to pick the Knicks one year, this would definitely be the year. Now, I still think, unfortunately, I have to side with Lil Nig on this, even though Lil Nig's a fucking dumbass. But I have to side with Lil Nig on this. That unfortunately, by the way, Lil Nig has to be a bandwagon. Like, there's no fucking way. But
I mean, he is 18 or 19, whatever. I mean,
can look for far, but no running. RJ. Well, yeah. Listen, you better prepare for Lil Nig's rants if you lose. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, Lil Nig, I'm not scared of your bitch ass. I'm not scared of OKC. I'm not scared of OKC, nigga. We right there. Yeah, I played no comp. None, zero, zilch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, YTC, he's already better than Melo. If we're being honest, he's already better. No, because YTC said Brunson alone. He's already better than Melo.
Come on, man.
I think I saw. Now, I just want to make a quick side note. I don't think that the team when Melo was on there was with the Knicks. They did not build a good team around him, and I think that's. You have to take that into account, right? But
it's crazy. I'm about to drop a video on this because I recorded a Melo video, but go ahead.
Like, listen, I do think that Brunson's better than Melo, and I think his legacy will be better. But all I have to say is that the Knicks during that period of time, I don't think they built a good team around them. And on top of that, it was just a very, very bad era for Knicks basketball. But I think I saw like a stat where it's like Brunson has 27 playoff victories and Melo has 6 or something along
Melo
those
has lines. 7, Brunson has 28.
Okay, so something so you can't even at that point, even if they didn't build a team around Melo that's competent, which is a solid argument, like he's just so much ahead of him in playoff wins that you can't, it's not a competition anymore.
CEO, I actually have a video about Melo coming. I'm not going to spoil it, but CEO, keep this in context, CEO. We were paying Melo $250 million.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get him any free agents. And also, CEO, we traded for Melo a lot of draft capital. We couldn't draft anybody. So, did the Knicks put on a good squad around Melo? No. But Melo he's the one that wanted to threaten New York, the Knicks I'm talking about, to say, I'll go to Brooklyn if you don't trade for me. So I mean, you could blame the Knicks for trading for him and being dumb, but you could blame the Knicks for that. But we couldn't draft anybody, CEO, and we couldn't sign anybody because we were paying this nigga too much. So meanwhile, Brunson's taking pay cuts so he can have all those guys around him. Just saying.
Now, listen, I will say this. Both of them are not good at defense. I think you could agree with that.
Okay.
Melo's like 6'8". He has no excuse for not playing good defense. That's all I have to say about that. Melo has no excuse to not play good defense. Brunson has an excuse. He's too short.
I'll say this. Brunson is not good, but he tries. Melo does not try at all. I love Melo. Not trying to make this a Melo. I have a Melo video coming out this summer or whatever, but yeah. Melo did not even. I have no problem with you being bad at defense, but you have to try. If you're not even like James Harden does not try at all. I can't stand that shit.
No, bro. Yeah, I agree with you, but it's like at some point, if you're 6'8" and you can't play defense, that's a you problem.
It's not that he can't. He just doesn't want to, which is probably worse.
Yeah, it's worse. Absolutely. Like with Brunson, it's just I think that it's probably his stature that's the issue with the defense more so than his effort. So.
Yeah, and speaking of that, CEO, Timberwolves and Spurs played today. Spurs up 2-1. CEO, who do you got winning this game 4 that's coming on in a couple minutes now?
Okay, so it's the Timberwolves and who again?
Spurs.
Yeah, I got the Spurs making it a 3-1 lead.
It's gonna be 3-1. Yep.
Oh.
So CEO, something very interesting has happened. The NBA draft has come up. NBA draft lottery, and we have the order right here, CEO. As soon as it pops up. All right.
Hey, yo, Lil Nick, why do you need the T-Wolves to win? Don't tell me you're betting. You're too young to be betting on it. Just saying.
Maybe he wants the T-Wolves win because he's scared of what's the name?
The Spurs?
Yeah, Spurs. All right, CEO. I got the list right here. Oh, I said it, nigga. What I say, CEO? The Spurs low-key keep me up at night, man. Oh, CEO.
Well, you know what? Lil Nick, you know what?
What the fuck?
I'll say this. This is the first time you've ever shown any kind of.
What the fuck?
This is, RJ, this is the first time Lil Nick has shown any kind of realistic basketball like instinct. You feel me? Like he's always been like 100% homer all the way.
I need an easy path.
All right. Well, I mean, Lil Nick, you got the refs and you're a good team. Why the fuck do you need an easy path?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that too, CEO, about what's been going on behind the scenes. But CEO, wait, can you see my screen? No, you cannot. No, I don't know why the fuck I can still see the comments, but it's like I don't know why the fuck it's going dark. But I mean, it is what it is. But everybody, make sure to hit the like button. We got 15 people in here, best sports podcast out there. CEO we'll start from the bottom all the way to the top. At CEO, we have the Charlotte Hornets at number 14, Miami Heat at number 13, Oklahoma City at number 12 via the Clippers during the PG trade. Golden State at 11 and Milwaukee's 10. Let's just start off with the top 15 first from 10 to 14. CEO, a lot of controversy. People were scared that OKC might get a top 10, maybe even top 5 pick, but they ended up at number 12. How do you feel about this order right here from 10 to 14, CEO?
I mean, like, I think it's okay.
All right, shoot.
I mean, I am kind of disgusted that the Wizards have the number 1 pick.
Well, we're gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? Well, Dallas has 9, Hawks have 8, Sacramento has 7, Brooklyn has 6, Clippers have 5. The Pacers have traded. The Pacers literally traded away their top 5 pick to give it to the Los Angeles Clippers. That just happened today, CEO. Chicago 4, Grizzlies 3, Utah 2, and Wizards at 1, CEO, which means the kid from BYU, AJ Bash, I'm forgetting the brother's name, but he's most likely going to the Wizards. And CEO, that means they will have a squad of Anthony Davis, Trae Young, and that young kid, CEO. What are your thoughts on this?
It's an interesting list. I mean, you have I guess it's a fair list, right? I mean, you have like all the shitty teams at the top, which is kind of what this is what you're looking for if you're the NBA, right?
Yep.
But seeing the Wizards at the top is just disgusting. So, I mean, at least if they, like it says here, they were tied with lottery odds were tied with the Pacers and Nets.
Yeah.
Like, if the Pacers got it, that'd be a lot more interesting, in my opinion, right?
Well, Pacers traded the pick, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
listen, it would have went to the Clippers instead.
Well, that also would have been interesting, right?
Yeah.
And or Wemby tears his ACL, then we'll be all good.
What a fag! What a bitch! What a fag, bro! Yeah, time this nigga out, Brandon. Time him out. Don't ban him. Time that nigga out for saying that dumb shit. You are such a queer little nigga. It's not even. It don't shock me.
It's on brand.
What's wrong with defending women? Get the
fuck. It's on brand. That's why I laugh because it's on brand for little nigga.
God, I want to slap the fuck out this nigga sometimes. But I gotta remember I'm 26. He's 18. But shit. These YNs, man. Fuck. Why can't you be cool like Cam, little nigga? Anyways.
Cam's disgusting.
Shout out to Cam. I mean, I'm not mad at the list. Wizards, Utah, Memphis, Chicago. I'm actually interested to see what Memphis does because they're looking to trade Ja, and they could get some draft capital. Clippers, they could trade for somebody. Like, there's a lot of teams in there. Like, get another superstar to Kawhi. I wish it would have went to Indiana because maybe Indiana could have traded for Joker, but hey, they float that boat.
Yeah.
Or hell, maybe Giannis actually goes to fucking Brooklyn with the number 6 pick that they got. So,
hey, listen, Giannis is gonna come with the Celtics. Brad Stevens is gonna pull some magic. All right.
Hey man, listen.
Gotta get rid of that bum.
Listen, and speaking of that bum, let me look up my comment section right here. So we're bringing back a famous segment, CEO, where we go through my comment section and look at I can't even say the retardedness of it. I don't know. Jaylen Brown, and I want to sit here and say this. I want to give a shout out to my boy Josh Johnson, but fuck Josh Johnson because he's a big Jaylen Brown dick rider, and just I still to this day, CEO, I don't understand what is the fantasy. Why is this nigga so beloved? Why is this nigga so like it's beyond horrible, beyond terrible?
Because according to people, he's real and raw and shit like that.
So. Well, we're about to talk about some real shit right here. Shout out to Jordan Francis. He commented, this is probably CEO. We need this right here. We need these couple paragraphs from Jordan Francis because the rest of these fucking comments are fucking gay. Well, the Celtics needed Trey Brown in order to get younger players, generations, and picks to rebuild the roster like the Thunder. Because if I'm the Celtics GM, I will trade Brown for the picks and then keep to build into a contender instead of trading for a player that is old and out of his prime. So that might be better for the Celtics to rebuild and be younger since it will get younger talent that shows potential in the NBA and cares about winning games in the championship guys instead of these guys that is not the same and put up garbage numbers in the playoffs. Agreed, shout out to Jordan Francis again. I watched your video, Arjun. I gotta say, I agree 100% with you. The Celtics need Trey Brown. He is such a flopper. He is the reason why the Celtics lose the game, and so does the 3-1 lead, which I don't know. I don't know why they blew a 3-1 lead in the first place. They have a chance to advance to the second round. They own the 76ers in the playoffs in their history. I picked the Celtics to win the series in 6, but I was quite impressed. But it was quite impressive for the 76ers to finally beat the Celtics for a while since 1982 in the conference finals when they beat them in Game 7. Shout out to Jordan Francis,
Yeah, I love how the next comment just says, shut the fuck.
No, we're going to get to that, see. This is why we're doing this right here. Robert Nicholas, 6058. Shut the fuck up. It's like y'all target Jalen Brunson, but the truth be told, I really don't think y'all want to get left only with JT. It ain't going to look the same. The team's going to look just like it do with JB running it if he left because they need each other and that's why they succeed. But y'all so in love with the light-skinned wonder.
Okay, so this nigga hates him. Yeah, okay, so
let me finish. Tatum couldn't lead this team without JB. If he did, there will be no rings. Your thoughts?
Okay, so it's obvious that this nigga hates Tatum because he's light skinned. Like, say he's one of them niggas that likes Jaylen Brown because he's like 2 shades darker. Like that's the only reason he likes Jaylen Brown, because that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, because it's a whole light skin thing, right? Where it's kind of like he's corny. He's this because he's light skinned. So light skinned people are generally more corny. Like we get those tropes. Like I get it. Like, but it's a trope. Like again, and I can guarantee this nigga Robert Nicholas is probably as dark as like Bol or something, right? So he's very upset about Jason Tatum being light skinned or something. So
so you like Jaylen? So let me get this straight. There's a cult of people that don't. So when I ask like, what do you like about Jaylen Brown? I'm expecting basketball answers. So your answer is because he's dark skinned. You like his skin, basically.
Yeah, because I feel like people. Yeah, we discussed this because, like, if It's just the fact that he's light skinned. It makes him come across as corny. Oh my god, condiments, really?
Well, what are these? Oh, hey, listen, I have no control over what ads. I just fucking put on ads. It is what it is.
And by the way, so well, yeah,
Najee, why the fuck you, Najee, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. He's over here commenting on Nick Nurse, Udoka.
okay, well,
Najee,
Najee, I'll say this. Am I upset with Joe Mazzulla a little bit, right? I don't like the whole jack up threes endlessly. I feel like that is played that's run its course, right?
okay.
It's a dumb it's just a dumb strategy, so I can get where his frustration comes from. But at the same time, give it another year and listen. If next year he does the same, let's just jack up threes bullshit, then I'll agree. We got to move on, but just give it one more year at least.
All right. Well, speaking of that, Najee is still a fact. JC, that stat man, boy, hell nah. I mean,
Right.
hey, that's not that bad. I guess not.
No, it's not.
This next one, Jason Tatum Glazers.
All right.
Bro, why is everyone talking about Trey Brown or Tatum when we need to get a center and add some depth? I mean,
No, he's not wrong about the center and the depth, but like I think that, and I think Donnie mentioned it. Did you read this? I think he did. I'm not sure if you read a super chat. I forgot.
yeah. Oh no, I didn't. My bad, Donnie. Never understood rooting for players to get hurt. I want to beat your team while they're healthy, so there's no issues. I felt like that was the way at 18. Shake my head. Yeah. Shout out to Donnie. My bad, Donnie. When I'm sharing my screen, I can't see your shit. But yeah, shout out to Donnie. Go ahead.
And yeah, because somebody brought up the fact that like with the whole Jaylen Brown situation, it's kind of like Jaylen Brown wants his own team. I think somebody mentioned in the comment section. I forgot who, but a lot of people said, and this has been a thing for a long time. It's kind of like, is this Brown's team? It's a Tatum's team, and a lot of people are if Brown wants to have his own team, let him like they said, let him have his own team. I'm ready to move on. Like, yes, if I had to pick Tatum or Brown, I'm picking Tatum. I'm picking the guy that can dribble with both hands. Obviously, like this is not something a big revelation. And yeah, if we can get something equivalent to a Giannis or someone of that ilk as compensation, I'm more than willing to do that. But again, this experiment of running both of them back, I just don't see the reason of keeping it because like unless your center, like who can you realistically get at center at this point if you're not going to give away Jaylen Brown, right? Let's just say you're not going to give away Jaylen Brown. You're going to keep him and you're going to run it back with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum again. Like what center can you get?
I have no idea.
Like you're not going to get anything that's premium. Like if you want to get some premium asset that like, okay, maybe we need somebody bigger like Giannis, or we need somebody, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody, but we need another center that's dominant. Like you have to give up Brown. That's your only trading piece. It's not like we have infinite draft picks. We don't. We're not fucking OKC. We don't have a fucking like a fucking billion draft picks in the vault. So we have to trade JB, and I feel like we can replace what he brings to the table. And by the way, he's not that clutch. I don't know where this idea that comes from that he's some kind of clutch player, but he's not.
I agree 100%. I said this in the beginning of the year. You might have a problem with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown fighting for the team, which is coming to fruition. But also, I didn't account for this, CEO.
Yeah.
I did not know Jaylen Brown is this narcissistic asshole. CEO, the guy literally the day after losing to the Sixers goes on a live stream.
Okay.
With a back brace, bitching about the refs. Bitching about the fucking refs. I have never seen a big ass attention whore like that. Get him off. Listen, I said it in the video. I'll just recap what I said. Listen, people want to shit on Tatum because he's corny. He wants to be like Kobe, whatever. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. Kobe wanted to be like MJ. If I get the guy that wants to be like, if I get essentially Tatum basically wants to be like MJ. If he wants to be corny and text Kobe, wear Kobe's jersey, that's fine. Jaylen Brown's a narcissistic asshole who's more worried about going on Twitch, like Micah Parsons, like Paul George, like Draymond Green, being the star instead of fucking with him. Getting the fuck out of here, bro. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his left hand dribbles. I'm sick of his fake ass hairline. Get him out of here. Tatum wants to win. Jaylen Brown wants to be the star. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Now it's a bad look. Like I don't think that even if you, for example, even though I think there are legitimate concerns that players have with the refereeing, and I think that that's been evident throughout the playoffs, and it's been disgusting and egregious. I do think that those things should be left to the fans to complain about, right? It should be left to us to point that out. It should be left for us to tell the NBA, what the fuck are you doing? This is garbage. I think the players are better suited to remain silent. And the reason is that even if, let's say, Jaylen Brown points were good, let's just say he made good points and he talked about, because I think that Jaylen Brown, not only at the end of this series, but I think he comments on other series, right? Like kind of like a Parsons, like you said, right, where it's kind of like he'll comment on a different series, and it's, I'm not saying it's only exclusively to him losing, because he has called out referees horrible officiating when he hasn't been playing, and it's been a completely different series. But again, it's not a good look after you lost, and I like the self-awareness. It's just not a good look, and maybe that's not the way the Celtics are known to be run. Personally, I don't like it. I don't think that Brown is some sinister individual for doing that. I think he has legitimate concerns, but again, I think that players shouldn't be the ones coming out and saying it publicly. You know why? Because you look like a sore loser. I think that Joel Embiid also came out after they lost talking about the refs. I remember there was something in the press conference, and people said, well, we got on Jaylen Brown for saying that you can't do the same thing when it came to Joel Embiid. And it's just one of those things that, yeah, even though you have legitimate concerns about the bad officiating, you cannot do that, because it ends up looking like a sore loser, and this is not a good look.
But see, I want to jump to this comment real quick. Jaylen Brown's bitching about the refs. Shout out to Morgan 2552. People don't realize Jaylen Brown is like 5th or 6th in free throw attempts this season. Like, he goes to the line a lot. What is he crying about? So, CEO, he's bitching about other people getting more calls than him when he's top 5 in free throw attempts. This isn't like a fucking they're ignoring him. He's going to the line a lot. Yeah. So he can miss me with all that shit. He's a fucking hypocrite. Get him the fuck up out of there, CEO. CEO, Jason Tatum took the L like a man. He's working on the offseason. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown's on Twitch with a back brace. Which one do you want to keep? Especially the guy who's 5th or 6th in free throw attempts.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just, again, he's not reading the room properly.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah, it's just it's wore out his welcome. I want to move on from him. You obviously know that I've been down on JB ever since he won the Finals MVP, and that was the unpopular time to dislike him. But I knew that this was not going to work long term, and it is what it is. And yeah, by the way, yeah, get Derek White out of here too. Might as well.
Well, let's go to John 2868. Jason Tatum, Derek White is the problem. Brown is an MVP candidate. Okay, Jason Tatum. Okay, Jason Tatum's not. But how can Jason Tatum be the problem when he came back? And number 2, Derek White. Is Derek White a bum now? I thought this guy was shooting the lights out at some point.
Yeah, he became a bum in the playoffs, unfortunately. Very bad. But it wasn't like, oh, he had a slump. It was like, yeah, he became completely unplayable.
That's tough. Crash out EST end. He says Tatum's better than Jaylen Brown. Mind you, Tatum was coming back from an Achilles and still was the number one and best player on our team. That's greatness. Thank you. Anonymously. What the fuck does it say?
Wait, that's greatness. Thank you, anomaly, but that doesn't make sense why you put anomaly.
Okay. Anomaly for the great highlights in memories this season. Get healthy. And was that Jason Tatum's nickname? Or not? I have no idea.
Maybe that's his nickname.
Yeah, so I commented, I said, shout out. He said, "You're speaking nothing but the truth. Thank you. You earned a sub." Not many people call out Jaylen Brown for his buffoonery. Agreed. Agreed.
So I mean, because see, this is what I've been saying. I mean, Celtics fans. I'm assuming he's a Celtics fan.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, he was still our number one on our team. So yeah, he's so
Okay, and this is what I said. There are Celtic fans like me, like this individual, that realize that Brown is not. He's just he can't like the dude can't dribble with his left hand, and on top of that, uh, like the amount of inefficiency that he scores with is just retarded. The dude's a ball hog. He doesn't space well. Like this is why I said it when they won the finals. I said that because a lot of people want to give JB credit. I'm like, listen, look at what Tatum's doing. He's distributing the ball. He's making sure everyone's getting their shots off. He's looking. The vision on the court is good. Once Tatum is out and no one's doing that shit, JB is a ball hog that dribbles for like 20 seconds and then fucking shoots it up and fucking misses. All right. Like that's just part of his game. And if he's not doing that, then I guess he's turning the ball over because he can't dribble well. Like, yeah, does he play good defense? Yeah, that's fine. But I think you can probably make up for that with a different player. You don't really need right. You don't need like to pay his over bloated salary because he got like a mega deal. All right. Got way more than I think he's personally worth. And on top of that, like, yeah, like this dude said, Tatum has been out for 90% of the season. He wasn't in sync. He wasn't healthy. Like, let him play. Let him get healthy in the offseason, but bring in a new partner for him.
I agree 100%. Flyers fan 28-2 says, as a Celtics fan, I was mad at the team as a whole for playing like hot ass. I was mad at Missoula for living and dying by the three. I was mad at JT for sitting game 7. That's all forgivable. But this, no, send this dude as in JB, to China, Mexico, England, wherever you got to do. This is inexcusable. Jaylen Brown's yapping about how this is his favorite season over the championship year.
Oh,
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
How the fuck do you pronounce this shit? Insinuating that he should be the number one option, whining about the rest when realistically we're advantaged if anything, to be honest. And the audacity to break down the game after you lost the game and not even taking accountability. Why are you even streaming after game 7 loss anyways? Dummy. He didn't even play that good either.
This is a perfect paragraph.
You know what, CEO? America might be, we got a Flyers fan, but America might be okay. We actually have some people with some IQ, bro. That's a great comment right there.
All right, we got a dumbass in the comments.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? Tatum shoots threes at a high volume of 34, meaning he's breaking 60% of his shots. Check the math, Mr. Gazer. Yeah, sound uber dumb. Jumping on the bandwagon. Bro, you're new here. Is this someone new or
yeah, this is not anybody I know.
Bro, faggot, who are you, bro?
You know, it's like you talk shit about Jaylen Brown, right, RJ? And it's like just magic, like the Simp Brigade just magically pops up.
Oh, are you in the comments? I'm the dumbass. I mean, you are a dumbass. I will agree. With that.
First of all, there in no way, in shape or form, should we keep JB over Tatum. Tatum is the number one. Get over it. All right. When Brown learns how to dribble with his left hand in goddamn near year 10, then come talk to me. All right. And on top of that, RJ, going back to what the smart commenter was saying, look at the lack of intangibles. Jaylen Brown said that this year was his favorite. So basically, he said the year that Jason Tatum was absent for 90% of the season was his favorite year. What does that say? Like, what are you basically saying about that?
He's insinuating that he doesn't. I said it just a couple minutes ago because I just read this. So for anybody, if I comment under your comments, I usually don't read them because you guys like to comment while I'm at work or I'm just doing some other things. I might read a few of the things, especially if it's a long paragraph. Shout out to the Flyer fan. I hope he subbed. But he's basically insinuating, CEO, I don't care about winning. I'm okay with the one championship I got. I just want to have my own team and fucking be a Russell Westbrook and just average a bunch of points and not give a fuck about winning. That's what he's insinuating.
Like, you know how disrespectful that is to your co-star, right? Like, that is so disrespectful to Jason Tatum. Like, you won the championship together, and you basically said that the year that his Achilles burst, right? And the year that the guy was trying to claw back to get, go get healthy to go help you would try to win another championship in the playoffs. You basically said, yeah, you know what? I actually like when he wasn't on the court and I got all the attention. And not only that, after game 7, after a devastating loss, after a big choke job, 3-1, you know what? Instead of putting my head down, go spend time with my family, reevaluate what we're gonna do next season, see some tape or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna go on Twitch and bitch about how the refs are with the back brace on. How about the refs are this and that, and talking about this and that, and just like, dude, this dude's a clown. Let's just call it what it is. The intangibles are clearly not there. All right. The dude thinks he's smarter than he is. Like, he thinks he's some kind of fucking genius. Like, he's just unlikable. He's an unlikable player. Just call it what it is.
And also, you can complain about the rest all you want. You were up 3-1 at one point, bro. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out with that shit, bro. Like miss me with all that shit. Like, this is the same Philly team we swept. Y'all could have beat them easily. So miss me with all that. Shout out to the Flyers fan. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there is some hope in America. No, I actually know there's not. Not even going to watch. Just want to comment how Tatum's very clearly the problem and JB's the superstar that Boston needs.
Okay, so JB, when Tatum was playing, it was 3-1.
Yeah.
When he went out, they lost.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What? Okay, or when he went out, they were 3-2 or something like that, right? I like. Okay, so Tatum's the problem. He got injured. He left. In the last 2 games, half of the remaining, because he left like almost at halftime, right?
Yeah,
So basically, he missed 1.5 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And during that span, Brown couldn't hold it down. So what you're telling me is Brown couldn't even do what LeBron did without Luka and Reeves there for the first series. He couldn't even do that.
Yeah, I mean, and against a bum ass Sixer team and 2 home games as well too. Just saying. Like, no fucking excuse. Crash out EST is back in the fucking building. Shout out to this dude. You didn't have Tatum to blame all year. Now he's the problem when your guy JB has the key to the team and he chokes, laughing my ass off, chokes up a 3-1 lead and choke. This guy, Sin Bog, but the games lost. Tatum was back for. The season went amazing without him, which is beyond obvious. Second seed is an issue now. I ain't even a Boston fan. I'm just speaking on what I see. Okay.
Yeah, but Crash is right. You didn't have Tatum all year, and it chokes up 3 bro. Brown couldn't close out. He couldn't close it out. He's not him. He couldn't close it out without Tatum. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to hear about the regular season, how he had a good regular season. I don't give a shit. We're not a regular season team. We're supposed to win championships. Like, literally, fuck off with that. And by the way, Lil Nick, shut the fuck up and get off your burner, bro.
Not gonna lie, Mr. Hasm. Oh yeah, that probably is him. Well, I don't know. Will Lil Nick say coon? I don't know.
You're not adding nothing but coon energy. And by the way, can we just talk about like this energy? And this goes to the whole light skin situation, right, RJ?
Oh, Tatum's black. Have you guys seen his dad?
No, Tatum's black. Yeah, but it's kind of like we have to discuss this because this is where it comes from, right?
Okay.
Like this whole hating on Tatum thing. There's a contingent within the fan base that hates light-skinned people, right? It's kind of like, do you know black people that hate light-skinned people?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they make jokes, but I don't. I never ran into a black person that hated like. I'm assuming you mean a dark skinned person that hated light skinned people. I never.
Yeah, because there's a contingent of like black people, right?
Okay.
That that don't like light skinned people. And it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, okay, because the light skinned person has to kind of prove how black they are. And it's like this weird racial dynamic. I forgot what black people call it, colorism or some shit like that. Like it's this weird dynamic, racial dynamic within black people that I've noticed. And that's why you get a lot of the light skinned people call light skinned people corny and they usually get this more like, oh, if you're the darker you are,
Oh,
you're more authentic.
Okay, now I see what you picked. So is this like the Ryan Clark calling Lamar Jackson authentically black, but he'll say Jalen Hurts is not authentically black? Is it kind of like that?
Yes, there you go. Perfect.
Even though
Perfect.
Jalen Hurts is kind of brown, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, perfect example. That's exactly what I mean. It's like there's a certain contingent where it's like there's in their mind, like you, in order for you to be truly black, you have to be they can't be like you, for example, right? They have to be like Awesome Kid, right? Or like who else? Like Bol or some shit like that, right? Where it's kind of like this is authentically black, and there's this contingent within the black community that does that all the time, and a lot of people that love Jaylen Brown fall into that category.
Okay, so I think I get no. I don't think they have a problem with being. I could be wrong, but I don't think they have a problem with being light skinned. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, CEO. I
Mhm.
know Jaylen Brown's very woke. He talks about Black Lives Matter, supporting women,
Yeah,
single motherhood and stuff. I don't see Jason Tatum doing that
no,
because I feel like Ryan Clark will call Colin Kaepernick authentically black, even though we don't even know if Kaepernick's black. To be honest with you, bro. So
no. I mean, he looks more like an Arab to me personally,
agreed.
but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, put it like this: like Colin Kaepernick is I guess you can qualify him as light skin, right?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, uh,
This
but
conversation.
but in order for a light skin to be considered authentically black, he has to go through hurdles and hoops to prove how authentically black he really is. And this is kind of the dynamic that I'm talking about. Like, for example, like you said, there is no difference in like Jaylen Brown. Okay, how about this? Like Russell Wilson's black, right? But
Yeah,
people do not consider him authentically black, like they would a Lamar Jackson, right?
yeah.
But they're both black, right? Like no one's more authentically black than that doesn't make fucking sense, right? From like a visual perspective, like the blood doesn't change because you act more of a certain way. But this is the dynamic that's out play here. So you have to behave a certain way to be considered more authentically black. It's a very weird dynamic. I thought you would be more like into I mean, I thought you would understand that a little bit more, but
You know, I get it. I get it 100%. Or even like Jalen Hurts. People don't like Jalen Hurts, but they no, I get it 100%. But I just feel like I'll give you an example, right?
yeah,
Who's a good example? Like, so you can have like a black person who doesn't believe in all like the bullshit, like an actually
yeah,
like a dark, like a nigga like Awesome Kid that looks like Awesome
yeah,
Kid, and he'll get called authentic. He'll get called not black, but Colin Kaepernick, who's a fucking Muslim,
right.
will get called black. So
Yeah, exactly. And but with the Awesome Kid, for example, if you have a person like Awesome Kid, he would have never not be called black because he's just way too black, right? Physically. Like so what they do for those people is you would call him a coon or you would call him a tap dancer. And by the way, there are some black people that are coons. Let's just call it what it is. So but people will do that. It's a very like fucking messy fucking situation. But all I want to point out is this: like white people are white regardless of how white acting they are. For example, Eminem, I guess you could say behaves like a black person. I
yeah,
guess you could say that, right?
yep,
Or like, but but no one ever questions his whiteness, right?
no,
Like Eminem is not less white than, let's say, uh, fuck, who's a white, like, okay, like,
what's that bitch name? Oh my gosh, I just had her in my Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, right? Like Eminem is not as like no one will say that. Even though Eminem acts more black, I guess you can say that Katy Perry does. Like there is no within the white community, there is no differentiation between their whiteness. For example, Jack Harlow. There's no dis there's no like movement that says that Jack Harlow is not authentically white because he behaves more black than a particular like that doesn't exist within the white community, but it does within the black community, which is a weird dynamic.
No, I agree 100%. Lil Nick, can we get back to the basketball discourse? Well, Lil Nick, this is your fault because you root for Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Uh, Bradford said,
Well,
"Oh right, huh?"
well, Donnie, you get my point. You get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, like Eminem probably doesn't behave like a black person, but you get my point.
Yeah. Oh right, the dude that had 6 to 5 turnovers in the key game isn't the problem. The dude that committed 3 offensive fouls in a closeout game in a playoff game, the same dude that went 19 for 44, 6 to 6 and 8 turnovers in the two final games isn't the problem. You are brainwashed. So I guess he's going at Jaylen Brown. Okay, maybe CEO, maybe there's life in the Celtics for him. We have Kaiju saying you guys want Jaylen Brown for Jalen Brunson. That will never happen. You know what I'm saying? So is what it is.
Leave it a Kaiju to simp for the Knicks.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this Ruben. You know what I'm saying? They need to get rid of Missoula. The whole live and die by the three has proven to be the biggest failure. Every season, Celtics shoot their way into elimination. How about actually some plays, go for twos, post game, managing clock? In the words of Mark Jackson, what happened to the game that I love? Listen, I'm not on the whole fire Missoula bandwagon, but that is a good point. I will say that. That is a good point. We'll see what Missoula does. I'm not going to shit on Missoula as much because he did miss this kind of, I wouldn't say rebuild year. This year was kind of weird. You lost Porzingis. You lost Tatum for a lot. Derek White decided to become a fucking bum out of nowhere. Jaylen Brown's going on this fucking MK Ultra thing where he's worshiping himself. I mean, Pritchard was pretty good. I'll give him that. But, I mean, yeah. I'm not going to – we'll see what happens with Missoula next year. I'll say that. Because, I mean, CEO, I mean, you get rid of Missoula, who are you going to replace him with?
No. Like, listen, I understand people's frustrations with Missoula, right?
Okay.
Like, I get it. The constant 3-ball is annoying as fucking. It's even when we won the finals, it was annoying. Like the live or die by the 3-ball. At some point, like we're not the Golden State Warriors. We're not the prime Golden State Warriors, right? That's not gonna fly if you don't have prime Steph Curry and prime Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna fly. I mean, yeah, Tatum can hit the 3 well and other people, but they're not like prime Steph or prime Klay. Don't do that shit. We won a championship. We won a finals off of it. Luckily enough. Okay, try to find something different. If he still continues to do that, like Dyer by the 3-ball, then yeah, it's time to move on.
I agree, but this year I'm not really shouting for it.
No, I agree with you. I don't think moving off of him this year would help at all. And Donnie says Tatum isn't for the culture, and that's why he's not celebrated. He's his own man, but when shit hits the fan, he's probably not gonna stand up to the bullshit Brown will. I mean,
what's the bullshit? What's the bullshit? Go ahead, CEO.
Here's the thing. When you said Tatum isn't for the culture, like here's my analysis on that. Tatum, you don't know what Tatum believes because Tatum plays basketball and that's all he does, right? Oh. So like, although Jaylen Brown is more outspoken politically and all that shit, which is, that's his prerogative, but you can't blame Tatum for not. Now, if he was out here like tap dancing and chucking and jiving or some bullshit, like actively talking about how black people suck and how black people are ghetto and how black people are like pulling out some FBI crime statistics to on black people, then I'd agree with you. I'd be like, okay, yeah, he's not, he's actively doing some bullshit, right? But he's not doing any of that. He's just playing basketball going home to his kid, playing basketball, and going home to his kid. So you can't really claim that he hates black people. He's not for the culture because he just plays basketball. I don't see a lot of people really calling out uh, other people that do the same thing. Like I don't see people calling Donovan Mitchell out for that, and he's dark skinned or darker. So,
as a dog, he is pretty woke.
okay, well, I mean, there are. I'm sure there are plenty of black players that. Okay, how about? I don't see people calling out Wemby for it or something. You know, you could pick. You could pick many of them. You feel me, RJ?
Yeah.
So my thing is, there's a difference between actively shitting on black people and actively talking about how they're all criminals and how there's a difference between that shit and just not being political and doing and playing basketball. Like that doesn't like anybody that says he's a tap dancer or he's not for the culture because he just stays to himself. I think that's wrong.
Oh, but also just off this simple fact, who cares? Why does anybody care about Jason Tatum's opinion about politics? He's a fucking ball player. Let him do that. Why does anybody care about Jaylen Brown's opinion about it? He's a ball player. Let him do that.
I agree.
Like, and plus, how do we not know either one of these guys are not bought and paid for? Because a lot of people who speak out for the culture are bought and paid for. A prime example, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. So, like, it's
Donnie says the bullshit is whatever racial incident happens, whenever it's sensationalized or legit. Whether it's sensationalized or legit, I don't put Tatum in the same place as Saquon or Mahomes. I think Tatum is in the middle.
Well, what did Saquon and Mahomes do?
And by the way, aren't they also light skinned?
Well, Mahomes, yes. Isn't Saquon more brown skin ish?
Yeah, but he's brownish, but he's not like.
See, this is why I fucking hate the whole race thing because it's so.
Yeah,
because you look at Mahomes and Saquon, you can see a clear difference.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I had a category for like mixed people, like light skins. I just call them mixed people, right? Like they're biracial people, but you know, people don't want that. But whatever. You know, white people don't have that same issue. That's all I have to say.
Oh. So what did Saquon and Mahomes do? Like, what did they tap dance for something? Like, what happened?
No, and by the way, Donnie, I think you got to confuse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Donnie. I think Saquon and Mahomes are tap dancers. Maybe that's what he's saying. Like he doesn't, because I think Saquon went to the White House, you know, played with that fucking pedophile or something like that, and Mahomes, you know, white wife, and all. By the way, I don't care what any black men dates. I think that's very weird.
Oh, time. Are we gonna have that same energy for Shannon Sharp and shit? So let's chill out with that.
Yeah, like I never found. Yeah, who cares if he's a light skin or not? He ain't no bum. I got no problem with him as long as you can play. You know what, Kaiju? That's the smartest thing you said all day. That's the smartest thing you said all day. And by the way, RJ makes a good point. Anybody that's seeking political guidance or moral guidance from basketball players is on principle retarded. All right. Like I don't get my political philosophy from a fucking basketball player. I'm sorry. I don't.
I agree. People need to stop caring about that shit. Like, bro, who cares? Like
if
that's what they want to do. Like, if that's what they want to fucking do, let them fucking do that. Who gives like do people like it boggles my mind how much people care about these guys' political thoughts. Like these guys, these are the guys who skip class, fucking drank all day. Like all they had to do was play basketball. They got an easy A. But we gotta listen to these assholes about political talk. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, you know what? Like, listen, I'm not going to like say they can't have any political thoughts because they're human beings, right? Just like the rest of us. But as a person, you shouldn't be seeking political advice or moral advice from people that RJ, like you said, these people, like since birth, have been dribbling the ball. That's all they do. Like, have you? I met athletes when I was, you know, an athlete a very long time ago, right?
Okay.
The majority of these people do one thing: they play the sport That's 90% of their life. They go home, they eat, and repeat. That's it.
Yep.
Like, they don't have time to politically ponder about morality and shit like that. They don't care about that. That's why you see. That's why a lot of people are like, "How do athletes not talk about these big political issues?" It's because, bro, they're insulated. Like their whole life, they just play sports, go home, eat, play sports, go home, eat, and I'll, And by the way, a lot of them don't have a lot of time to party. Like I know there's some of them manage to do that, but for the vast majority of athletes, they don't have a big social life. That's just a fact. Let's see. I always got. Wait, I always say smart things. You just made fun of me. Well, Kaju, I don't agree with that.
What did he say?
No, Kaju basically said, "Oh, I always say smart things. You guys just make fun of me."
No comment.
And any other discussions, topics we have?
Oh yeah. CEO. You know what I'm saying? As right now, currently the San Antonio's up 18-17. Timberwolves are making this a series. CEO. Let me see what else we got here. I definitely want to talk about. Well, we talked about the lottery. Oh, CEO. All right. Steve Curry signs with Golden State. What's your thoughts on signs for a 2-year deal? Ironically enough, that's Steph Curry's extension with Golden State the next 2 years. Your thoughts on Steve Kerr returning and just Golden State trying to run it back again?
That's all they have left. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, life after Curry, they're just putting in their chips right now, seeing if they can squeeze anything left out of Curry, and to see if they can make one final push, just like they did back in 2022 or 23? What was it? 22 or 23? Somewhere around there, or 21. They're trying to see if they can do another one of those runs and squeeze as much as they can from Steph Curry. And to be honest, I mean, fine. I have no problem with it. It's not like they have any good stars or budding stars to replace them. They don't really have an LA situation where you got a LeBron, but at the same time, you got Luka, right?
Yeah.
And you have his sidekick Reeves. You don't really have that situation in Golden State. You have all the older players like Green and fucking Steph, but you don't have young talent to replace them. So they have no other option but to put their chips in and hope for some kind of magical 2021 or 2022 type of run.
Or maybe just hope they fucking you get Giannis or some shit.
Right, or exactly.
I mean, listen, I kind of talked about it last night. I mean, maybe just Steph's content on what he's done, which I mean, it is kind of disappointing. But I mean, if that's his decision, hey, it is what it is there. I'm back. What I missed, very good topics. You know what I'm saying? But CEO.
Yeah.
Speaking of the flopping and everything else, the NBA had a survey, or they had players talk to Adam Silver.
All right.
And a lot of these players are anonymous, and an anonymous poll. This is on Instagram, so I have to read it to you. An anonymous poll of 150 plus NBA players just dropped, and some of the answers are crazy. Multiple players want the NBA to shorten the season from 82 games. One player proposed a 20-second shot clock which would have a lot of lead changes. Players are asking for more physicality and want the league to make defense legal again. 72% of the players don't think tanking is a major issue. One of the players warned the NBA of its trouble if the gambling problem isn't addressed. Despite all that, 75% of the players of this 150 50 anonymous report that the league is not in any integrity. The league's integrity is not at risk. So, CEO, what are your thoughts on the NBA having a survey? This is going straight to Adam Silver about what the players think of the league and some of the things they want to see change.
I mean, of course, I like it. I definitely think, first of all, I think they should survey the fans first and foremost. But I do like that they're getting their players' opinions as well. And by the way, from everything you told me, I think the players have done a great job in and reflecting what the fans want, because I think they hit most of it. First of all, we don't want 82 games. That's way too many. Okay. You have to cut down the games. We don't want that shit. We either cut down the games or I guess accelerate the speed of the games or something like that. But I just, no one has time to watch 82 games. It's way too many games. Players, not only that, it would also solve the load management issue, right? Less games, less. Right. You got less games, you space them out better, players can recover, right?
Yep.
So it's a way better model. Not only that, I love that the players talked about the gambling issue, right?
Yeah.
Like gambling is sports is so horrible. Like the like I can't believe I have to say this, but like the worst thing that happened to sports is gambling. Like it's just fucking degenerate and horrible. And I'm glad that they brought it up. Not that the league is ever going to do anything about that, because they get way too much money. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like that they addressed that. I love the whole physicality. Like, bring some more physicality. Make it. I love that they use the exact phrase, "make defense legal again." That's exactly the exact phrasing I would have used. That's exactly what they should have said, because it's not like they said, "Oh, can you like loosen the regulation?" No, they said make it legal, basically saying that defense is nowhere near what it used to be, and we would like it back, please. And I think that's a great thing. I think if Adam Silver at least takes even 25% of the things that the players said, what you just listed, the league would be better off for it.
I agree, 100%. Shout out to Adam Silver for actually listening to his players, at least, unlike some bitch ass fucking ginger that we fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Is what is there. I do feel like the league will do something about defense. I'm not saying it's going to go back to 90s defense, but maybe they'll tell the refs to relax, especially on a certain team.
Mm-hmm.
As goes for the I don't know what the hell they're going to do about the 82 game. I don't see them shortening the season, because maybe they'll make the in-season tournament more valuable. I don't know. I feel like they could do something, but they're not going to shorten it to 82 because they're losing money. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. Like Lemnick said, 70 games. No, ideally, you know what I would love? I would love a 45 game season.
I
Now,
was going to say 50.
huh?
I was going to say 50.
Like 45 sounds like a perfect number to me, right? Now, yes, you're correct, because of the way the NBA is structured. I'm assuming that they make a lot of the money. They make a lot of their money in terms of like leasing, like the stadium out to like restaurants. You know how you go to games, you have like a billion of stands. So like all those people lose a lot of money, like if they don't have more games and more fans. Like it's a big logistical nightmare. Like I completely understand that, but the NBA kind of fucked up making it 82 games in the first place. So you're right, they're probably not going to shrink it because they will lose a lot of money. And not only that, they would probably lose a lot of money in terms of like revenue they get from advertising, because less ads, and all that shit. So they have to do something to make it even more meaningful, or have to keep, kind of like tweaking it in a sense. Like, okay, this works, that works, the in-season tournament worked out, let's tweak it this way. So we'll see what they have in store, but ideally it should be 45 games.
I agree 100%. Bro, this dude, Mr. Glazer, is just going off on us. Crazy part, misspelled part. Is JB is a nerd, but the nerds love Tatum. Weirdos. Hashtag nerds hate themselves.
This feels like a burner to me.
Who could it be? I don't know. You think it's Lil Nick?
Yeah, I think it's Lil Nick, because who else would simp for JB this hard?
I mean, bro, okay, there go Lil Nick right there. But I mean, do you think Lil Nick would do this? I mean, bro, he's a whole OKC fan. Like, come on.
Well, listen, if it's a JB fan, then all I gotta say is just shut the fuck up, like the video, and just sit there and listen. Stop being a dumbass. Now, it's not me, no troll. Well, whatever. At the end of the day, just like the video and stop being a bitch. But I don't know. I mean, what I like about this is at least the NBA is trying to reach out and listen to people, right?
Yeah.
I think the NBA doesn't. I mean, I'm not sure if the NFL ever did something like that. Probably not because they make so much money. Like, why would they even like? Who cares what the players think?
Yeah. Which is sad. Which is sad. I actually feel bad because the NFL should do that more because their players get injured more.
Yeah, but I think like, yeah. But RJ, you know what? Uh, uh Even though I think Adam Silver's a clown and he looks like Nostradamus or whatever that nigga looks like.
Let's say Slender man.
Yeah, like he looks like he's built like Slenderman and looks like no Surferatu, something like that. I think that's how you say it. But you got to give him credit. At least he's trying to listen to the players. That's as much as you can probably say about that. Derek White shows up when Tatum is not playing, says Kaiju. Oh, there you go. Nosferatu. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Oh, shoot.
Have you looked them up? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'll look them up right now. Nosferatu.
Like, Adam Silver looks exactly like that nigga.
This is not him, right? Never mind.
Like, just go to images.
Nosferatu. No, I'm just not. I just forget how to spell it. Okay. Nosferatu. Okay, that does.
Yeah. So.
Who the fuck is this nigga, yo?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess he's a vampire, an old school vampire, but he looks exactly like that nigga. I'm not sure if Adam Silver has some kind of disease that I'm not aware of, but he looks exactly like that. Well,
yo, this nigga. Oh my gosh.
What?
Even like, oh, this is the nigga from SpongeBob.
Yeah. You remember that episode?
Oh, that's tough. Why you doing Adam Silver like that, bro?
Is it true or not?
I mean, it is. But listen, CEO, he's trying to make the fucking game better. Oh, CEO, Timberwolves, 29-27.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, in and out. That's tough. 29-27. They could make this 2-2. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Nick might get his wish. You know what I'm saying? Wemby, please don't fucking. Well, Wemby, come on, bro.
Like the only team I'd feel like I don't think the Timberwolves would ever make the finals. I don't think that. But if they did, that'd be like an easy fucking win for you guys.
I'll do 10 backflips if the Timberwolves fucking pull it off.
Like if the Timberwolves made the finals, I'd be like, oh fuck, like that's it. Like just wrap it up. Like
you might as well not get on Discord for the next 5 months, bro.
Yeah, like at that point, what's the point? Let's go Wolves. I mean, shut up, little Nick.
Niggas living at a fantasy land, just making up their own reality. Where you niggas from? Hull?
All right, you know what, little Nick, this nigga might be more retarded than you, bro.
Yeah, the little Nick, bro. Yeah, this nigga's retarded.
Yo, I thought Lil Nick was the dumbest. It's like we never hit the bottom of the fucking barrel with you dumbass niggas. Like
we're never gonna hit the bottom of the fucking barrel, bro.
Like we've gotten to the point where we have bad, like Lil Nigga's like a dumbass and he gives bad takes, but now we're at the point where this nigga's so stupid we can't even understand what he's saying.
Well, even his name he has a black screen. What the fuck?
Like, goddamn, bro. Like, shit.
And you know what's crazy? In the next 6 months, we're going to find someone dumber than him.
Yo, he's just like...
Brandon, do you understand why I say this country's cooked? We thought Little Nick was the bottom of the barrel, the most retarded. This nigga's just turned into Einstein now. Mr. Glazer, can I ask how old you are, bro? I promise you he's not above the age of 20. I will put any money that you want, CEO. He's not above the age of 20.
I mean, okay, if he's like some teenager, then I guess that makes sense.
But even when I was a teenager, I wasn't this fucking gay. Like, fuck.
I wasn't this dumb, bro. No, I wasn't ever this dumb, but
Retarded dog couldn't even. You misspelled couldn't. I know you was in class next to the boiler room. You're 44. No way you're 44. No, I know who this nigga is. Oh my gosh. Who's that 49er fan back in the day?
Ding Dong?
Yeah, it has to, because remember Ding Dong said he was like in his 40s or some shit. He talked like a fucking teenager.
Hey, yo, is this you, dickhead?
Yeah, dickhead. That's that nigga name.
Knicks so far this playoff have been number 1 net rating and the number 2 defensive rating in the league. Well, Brandon, shut the fuck up. You're going to get teabagged by fucking Shea. All right.
CEO, that will not happen. You know what I'm saying?
Even though I'll say this, Shea is so unlikable. Is that just me? I think SGA is so unlikable. I'm not sure why. It's just like,
I used to love SGA, now I hate him.
So like, he's so unlikable. Like, I just can't get it over with. Like I don't think Brunson's unlikable. I just think people hate him because of the whole New York thing. If Brunson was on, like, I don't know, the Pistons, I don't think anybody would hate him.
Yeah, okay.
But like SJ could be on any team in the league, right? And I think people would hate him. Like, to do so.
I mean, Brunson was on the Mavs. No one give a fuck.
No, right. Like, it's just but it's like SGA. You could put an SGA anywhere, and he's just unlikable everywhere you go.
You just hate him. Oh my god.
He has no aura, bro.
I can't even finish that sentence. Dog. Listen, I miss the days when SGA was just an unknown hooper. Now he's just become this faggot ass wearing the most, like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I compare this nigga to. He's kind of like Jaylen Brown, just times 2. SGA has no aura.
No, he doesn't. When you flop like a fish every 5 seconds, you get no aura. Sorry. Like, he has about as much aura as fucking Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
All right, SGA is the flop god. First non-retarded shit you said all night.
All right, at least okay. I guess that's not Lil Nick because he doesn't like SGA. So, hey, you know what, Mr. Glaze? Maybe you're not that bad. Male ballads dancers have no aura. Sorry, Lil Nick. SGA is ethical hoops, says Little Nick.
Ethical hoops, nigga. Oh my god.
That nigga looked at that nigga. Bro, Lil Nick, you do not know what the word ethical means, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, clearly you don't.
Speaking of ethical, well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Hey, you say your existence is retarded. Yeah, I agree. Lil Nick's existence is retarded, but Errol Spence, CEO, will be returning in the ring July 25th. CEO, your thoughts?
This nigga's washed.
Whoa. This nigga's nowhere near Allen Iverson.
No, bro. That's so
don't ever put Allen Iverson's probably my favorite player ever. Don't ever put SGA in the fucking same paragraph as Allen fucking Iverson. Are you out of your fucking mind, nigga?
Allen Iverson was the definition of cool back in the day. Like,
he was aura before aura.
Yeah, he back in the day when we used to call it cool, right? Like, that's what he was. Like, he was one of those people that had it without trying to have it. But like, SGA is a cornball Canadian. Let's just call it what it is. It's a cornball Canadian.
Nigga, he never repeats an outfit. Who gives a fuck about this nigga? What? Bro, this whole man, this generation might be gay. I ain't even gonna lie, Sigo. Holy shit. You want ethical hoops? There's a 5'11" point guard with a big head and braids who plays in the world's famous arena. Yeah, that's a fact. SGA averages 10 free throws of try. Brunson averages 6.3. Besides flopping, why do you hate SGA? No,
just flopping.
Lil Nick, I don't listen. I understand NBA, even soccer. You're going to even the NFL football. You're going to flop. I get that. I get that's part of the game. And I get that. But when that becomes part of your identity, that's where the problem. Like prime example, Luka flops, Brunson flops. But when you think of Luka and Brunson, does flopping come to your mind automatically? No. When you think of James Harden, when you think of SGA, when you think of fucking Embiid, they flop. And when you think of when you first think of them niggas, the first thing you think of is flopping. That's the problem. And it makes it more like prime example, CEO. Say Derek White was flopping like a fish, right?
All right.
I'll be fine with that because Derek White, he's not a superstar. He's not even a number. He's really realistically not a number 2 option. He's a number 3 at best. So he has to get his points, contribute whatever he can.
Yeah.
When you know when you're that good and you don't have to flop and you do it in a cheesy way, it's fucking annoying. It's my problem with Harden back in the day, my problem with Embiid, and my problem with fucking SGA. That's the problem. Shout out to Donnie before CEO comments. SGA never uses his washer and hairdryer, bro. Oh.
You know what Lil Nick basically said was, besides the terrorism, what do you hate about the terrorists? That's exactly what you said.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's exactly what this nigga said. Well, the players you named Harden and Embiid never won a title. LOL, you can't flop to a title. Well, they did. I'll give them that.
Well, you know what, Lil Nick, SGA has been the most. I'll give you this. SGA's the most generational player at flopping I've ever seen in my life. He does it better than Embiid, and he does it better than Harden.
Agreed. And plus, I seen this, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Before the flopping shit happened, I seen SGA in the playoffs. I seen SGA when he does get a whistle, CEO. Not a clutch player. I know that's gonna, shock people, but it's like revisionist history, CEO. When current things happen, people forget about what happened in the past. I remember this nigga in the fucking in-season tournament. I remember this nigga against Luka and the Mavericks when he was just, SGA when he didn't have this aura of flopping shit. I thought about some right shit. Not close player.
Let's just be honest. And by the way, RJ, I'm pretty sure RJ used to like that shit. I remember.
Yes, he did.
But it's just the flopping at some point, like, you're the sole reason people are talking shit about the NBA at some point. Like, the SGA is like 40% of the reason people are talking shit about the NBA.
And it's the whole team. Chet's doing it. Fucking Lou Dort's doing it. Alex Caruso's doing it.
No, Chet's learning real quick. I saw one flop that he did against the Lakers. That was fucking the dude. Like, you should give that nigga an Oscars at this point because goddamn,
he's taller than Embiid. He's 7'2". Why the fuck you flopping? Oh damn! Oh shit! Wemby! Oh fuck! This nigga just fucking elbowed Nas Reed in the fucking jaw. And Wemby, that's the dog right there, CEO. Oh shit!
Damn, Nas Reed got shit busted. Well, I like this. I like this series. It's very physical.
Holy CEO, what I tell you, bro? He has that dog in him, bro. I'm telling you, he does not care.
No, but that's why I think Wemby's the best overall player in the playoffs left.
Man, why the fuck, Knicks? Y'all couldn't tank for this nigga. Fuck. RJ praising Thug. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
RJ praising
nigga. Thug. You got fucking. Who's that nigga that always foul people on the fucking? Was it Lou Dort? Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yo, Lil Nick, like, I'm sorry, like, he's saying we're praising Thug Ball while you're praising Pussy Ball, bro. Like, everything SGA does. Like, I'm sorry, if you flop, and by the way, if you flop your bitch in a pussy, let's call it out the way it is. To that degree.
Right, they're gonna fucking, bro, that's a 2-2. Yo, they about to kick. Hold on, I don't. Where's my fucking remote?
Bro, let him play it. Let him play. Let him be rough a little bit. People like it, obviously.
Okay, all right. Okay, they're reviewing it right now. I was about to say, there's no way they're kicking out fucking what's his name out the game. But CEO, your thoughts on Errol Spence coming back to boxing, CEO?
Irrelevant as fuck. That's my thoughts on it.
So you won't watch CEO when he makes his return?
Hell no. I mean, that nigga, like, he should retire. Retire. I don't want to see you. The fuck? Like, do you want to see Errol Spence at this point?
See, I can't answer this because I will be watching CEO. I'm a boxing fan. It is what it is. Whoa, what's up? Hold on.
Wemby's out? Hey, Chad, but apart from Lil Nick, is Wemby out? Because I don't have the game on right now. RJ just left. Hey.
He's ejected. He's ejected.
Oh, he's ejected. Oh, damn.
Bro.
Lil Nick, praise the Lord. All right. Hey, one of you niggas time that nigga out for 5 minutes. Fuck about
wow.
Now the game is boring again. Fuck you.
Wow. Oh,
now, if that was SGA, he would have went to the fucking free throw line. Bum.
Oh, tell me, the Spurs are still a good team, but I mean, Wemby's the guy. I will say that, yes.
Nah, miss. Like, what are we rooting for? For boring basketball? Is that what you rooting for? Lil Nick, fuck you, nigga.
Wow.
Hey, all I'm saying, if SGA did what Wemby did, he still be playing. That's all I'm saying.
Our CEO, when Wemby got injured, the Spurs did have like a 16, 17 game win streak. I will say that. So,
hey, I'll give this. The Timberwolves are a very scrappy team.
But you know what? I like this for the future of Wemby. I told you, CEO, he's angry now, bro. I told you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Never be a thug, nigga. Wemby's not a. He's a fucking French guy. He's not a fuck. He's athlete's Ron Artest or some shit.
Oh, thug! Fuck out of here, yeah.
He doesn't cost his team,
bro. Shut the fuck up.
All right, bro. You might be bottom of the barrel again, little nigga.
Yeah, I disagree. I know, Masters. Yeah, I'd probably trade Tatum for Wemby if I had a chance. So I disagree with that.
I'll start watching basketball at that point. Ain't no fucking. I'm not gonna watch the Celtics.
Like I do it. Like I mean, would you trade Brunson for Wemby?
Absolutely, Brandon. Brandon might kill me for saying this. If there was a trade, if the Spurs said we'll straight up, or hell, CEO, the next 5 draft picks in Brunson for Wemby.
Yeah.
Please. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like I said, I trade Tatum for fucking Wemby right away. And it's not because I hate Tatum. I love, obviously, but it's like you're telling me I'm not gonna have a generational talent on my team that's like fucking 12 feet tall. Fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, that's like someone coming up. That's like fucking you having I don't fucking know. That's like, okay, prime example, right, CEO? That's like back in the day, the Pelicans had Anthony Davis and the Cavs go, and then the Heat goes up to the Pelicans and say, hey, we'll trade you LeBron for Anthony Davis. This is Miami Heat, LeBron for Anthony Davis on the Pelicans. Who the fuck's gonna say that?
No, obviously.
What's up, Apex? Just fuck a MILF. Why did I even read that?
So you've been gone for like a month, and this is what you come and say?
What the hell's wrong with you? All right. Anyways, Lil Nig, would you rather have your superstar get ejected in a playoff game or shoot free throws? Be smart for once.
Well, I mean, Lil Nig, it's easy to be in that position when the refs are legitimately helping you out.
If Wemby's not a superstar and you're shitting on him, why are you so scared to versus the Spurs?
Yeah, facts. And by the way, SGA, I mean, little nigga, if you said that you wouldn't trade SGA for fucking Wemby, you'd be a liar.
Bro, Wemby's like 22. Not even in his prime yet, CEO.
Like, if you put, God, can you imagine Wemby with that fucking OKC team? Shit.
They wouldn't even have to rig it. They wouldn't even have to rig it for them. I just said Wemby's a superstar dummy. No, bro. Mr. Glazer is right. Yeah, he is right. He said SGA is a flopping bitch. So I agree, 100%.
Yeah, he did say that.
No, I wouldn't. You're telling me you wouldn't trade SGA for Wembanyama?
This team wasn't built around Wemby. Oh, and like when you have generational talents, like it doesn't matter. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, generational talent raises the. You think the Spurs would be this good without Wemby? Who has a championship and an MVP? Who cares?
No. Yo, I mean, yeah, so do like Tatum has the championship, I still do it. So what's your point? Who's the best player in the world? Not fucking SGA.
It's not SGA.
Not SGA.
I don't give a fuck if he wins the MVP this year. It's not him.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, Lil Nick, you do realize, like, I don't even know. There's no hope for this nigga no more. There's really no hope for this nigga. I don't know what this. Y'all are such haters. Like, bro, man, it's crazy to think. Like, I used to love SGA. Now I have to, because people see. There's like a fucking like for every one Lil Nick, there's a multiple of them, bro.
No, yeah, and by the way, I wouldn't be if he was this like if he was winning and he wasn't such a egregious flopper, like I wouldn't dislike him. I'd be like, okay, he's just good. He's just that good, and it is what it is. Like, come on, bro. Y'all are Wemby Glazers, says Lil Nick.
I'd rather be Wemby Glazer than an SGA Glazer. Oh, Wemby just got kicked out the game. The fuck out of here, bro. Don't disrespect CEO. The French might not be that bad, CEO.
I mean, shit. I mean, they're smarter than whatever the fuck Lil Nigga is. I'll say that. Like, Lil Nigga is just a fucking affront. An embarrassment.
Lil Nigga, are you a Canadian, bro? Because I know Oscar loves SGA too. And he's a Canadian.
Yeah, his team's gonna lose because he got ejected.
It's not his fault. He's the superstar. Okay, you're acting like superstars don't get it. Shaq got ejected. So what? Man, this shit, man. Lil Nick.
You know what? I can now see why you really don't want OKC to win no title.
Yeah, man. So see,
this thing OKC. Like, can you imagine Lil Nick with the second title for SGA, bro?
When I make the live streams about first of all, I still feel like French, that's a pedophile country. They're legal at age 12. Is that true, CEO? I have no idea.
Really? I never knew that. Let me look that up real quick. I'm actually that's actually a very interesting thing. I never knew that. Let me see.
Well, it is Master J, so we do have to look it up because we can't,
Let's see. Age of consent, France. Oh, I mean, it's not 12, but it is 15.
Yeah, that is bad. Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's not, I mean, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think in New York is like fucking. Not in New York. I think in fucking. What is the lowest here? Was it 14 now or some shit?
Age of consent lowest in US. Let's see. Oh well, I think The lowest age consent in the United States is, it says 16 years old, right? But but there are exceptions to that. But for most jurisdictions, it's still 18. So
Can we just get rid of age consent and just say, listen, when you're 18, you can do whatever the fuck you want? Age consent is
yeah,
gay.
yeah, it's just like different countries have different age of consents. Like I'm not like where do you even like start? Like you need like a universal rule because it's like I think in certain other countries like it's not legal. I mean it's legal, so it would be illegal here, but over there it's not illegal. So it's like we need to have like a universal age of consent and all.
Bro, listen. Or we could just get rid of age of consent and say, listen, 18, when you're 18 and a grown up, do whatever the fuck you want. Till then, you're a fucking minor. Stay away from minors. Simple.
Yeah, like, but I know for a fact like all these perverted niggas probably go to like a lot of these countries that have like lower age of consent laws, right?
Yeah.
And they could do this shit over there.
The fuck are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of that, CEO, are you ready for the next pandemic, CEO?
Oh, you saw the whole hantavirus bullshit?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm not whatever that thing is. Hopefully that doesn't happen because I don't want another. First of all, I don't want to deal with that whole lockdown shit again. And on top of that, um, this country, I don't think this country can handle another pandemic because everyone, like the economy shit, gas is like holy shit, RJ. How do you like you're paying damn near $7 a fucking gallon for gas?
Bro, Steve, I'm not even joking with you. In New York, I've noticed this. New York won't have cars in the next 15 years. Their cars are expensive. They're more expensive. Even used car, like CEO, the cheapest used car now is probably 15 grand. Not even joking.
Yeah, I mean,
plus CEO, a used car CEO, that means you have to put payments into it. So you're gonna spend another at least 8 to 9 grand on that. And then now get like people are not CEO. I've noticed like a lot of people are taking the bus, walking, or they're getting electric scooters, which I mean, not a bad idea, but still, like it's getting bad out here.
Shit, you might as well get a horse at this point, RJ. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? What's wrong with riding a fucking horse? It's cheap.
I mean,
animal. I mean, fuck.
I mean, but it's like, do you live close to your job?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can. Is it how far away? Can you like walk there or something?
8 minutes. Yeah,
by walking or by car?
Oh yeah, by car. So maybe walking, maybe.
I mean, yeah, but if it's 8 minutes by car, it's not like you're spending a lot of gas anyway.
Yeah.
But like, imagine because I know a lot of New Yorkers, like, so at least the ones that work in the city, they because obviously they don't live in the city because it's way too expensive. Yeah. So they work in the city, but they have to live like outside of the city and they commute like 40 minutes. Imagine those people. Goddamn. Like,
well, people in the city, it's like frowned upon to have a car. People just take the bus and train because it's expensive as fuck. If you're living in New York, you cannot afford it unless you have like, one of those jobs where like you're a CEO or whatever, which that's rare. It's rare. Like there's not that many people that have cars in New York City. But I think taxis are still a thing in New York City, CEO.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a good point, but I feel bad for them too because like they have to charge. Like, imagine your whole thing being like taxis, Uber, or whatever the hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you're paying like $7 a fucking gallon for gas and shit. Like that's just unsustainable.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Not to mention grocery prices are through the roof.
I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, what do y'all think about my theory? Kaiju, listen, Kaiju, you my nigga, Kaiju. I try not to clown you, my nigga. You're my apprentice. You've gotten better, but bro, you gotta stop with this whole alien shit, bro. Aliens don't. I know CEO, whatever, but aliens just don't exist, though. Like, holy fuck.
Well, at least they don't exist the way Kaiju thinks they exist. All right.
Like Moses talking to alien. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. It's beyond ridiculous.
You know what? Listen, imagine Kaiju gets vindicated and aliens are real. Like, where you have to apologize to Kaiju.
I have no problem apologizing to Kaiju, bro. Hold on, time out. The fact that the government's promoting this shit and they've
Yeah,
been doing this shit for years, that should tell you like maybe there's some false shit to it.
no. You know what's funny, RJ? Now that the government's promoting it, everyone's like, "Yeah, this shit's fake." Like, we don't like before it was like, "Oh yeah, this shit." Now that they're promoting it, everyone's like, "Yeah, I don't really believe this shit." Like, I don't believe this shit. Like when they show me all the videos, I'm like, "Yeah, but if they're promoting it, it's probably some bullshit."
Bro, I haven't seen CEO record. I've known CEO since when we do that live stream with Mike 2021.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, so around the Justin Fields draft, which it was 6 years ago or 7 years ago, CEO, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But CEO, I've been on record. I never believed in before when it was popular to believe in aliens. I never believed them. And CEO, everybody called me crazy. Now that it's popular not to believe in them, I still didn't have to change my place. So before people say, "Oh, you have," no, I've never believed in those little shits. All right.
Yeah, it's just the government fucked it. Like, you know, because no one, anytime the government promotes something, everyone's like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Like, let's just call it what it is.
I agree, 100%, bro. Y'all remember that UFO press conference in 2023? What happened? What happened? That bro? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, yeah, like the only alien, you know, it's funny because, like, yeah, every time, like, there's some bullshit going on in the world, whether it be like ridiculous prices, war, whatever. The government's like, oh, well, look at the UFOs, look at this, look at that. Like, no, dumb motherfuckers. We're not like, okay, yeah, nice little green men. Now fuck off and release the files. Like, we don't give a shit about that anymore.
You know what little niggas talking about? I don't remember a UFO press conference in 2020. I don't remember.
Like, if aliens exist, right?
Okay.
Whether aliens exist or they don't exist, gas is still $7. All right, so like,
Children are still missing.
Wait, what?
Children are still missing. Who cares about aliens? Come on, bro.
Right, unless the aliens is going to teleport you to your fucking job, you're still gonna have to pay $100+ to fill up a gas tank. So who gives a shit?
We're still slaving away to those tiny hat people every day.
Yeah, and by the way, like, if aliens existed, okay, then what? Then what?
The Jewish people outrun them too. Real.
Like, are we like, if they don't invade us or anything, like, our lives are just going to be normal? Like, who gives a shit at this point? Like,
yeah. Can I just ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do people assume aliens are this supernatural human being? How do we know we can't beat them? When you ask people like Kaiju or whoever, they go off of, let's be for real, the movies that they see, the comic books that they read. Oh, they're supernatural. That's the government giving that to you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know we can't beat these little niggas' asses? If they exist, if you believe them.
Well, I'm assuming that people think that if they have the technology to travel here, then they should be advanced enough to dominate us. I think that's where the line of logic is. Right.
But I mean, if that's the case, why wouldn't they take over already?
Yeah, they probably would.
So it's like, come on, bro.
But they haven't because they probably don't exist. I mean, listen, like, we got enough weirdos on this planet. We don't need weirdos from another planet, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got PFs running around, and everybody's worried about fucking aliens. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I mean, it's nice. I mean, to like, oh, like, it's a cool thing. Like, when you were younger, to like think about, oh, like other species and all that shit. But like, when you get older, bro, like, if aliens did exist, I just wouldn't give a shit. Like, I'm sorry, I just wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's vastly annoying. But CEO, we're gonna wrap this up. CEO, great stream, great talk. CEO, we got a new subscriber, new shit. CEO, is there anything you want to say to the peasants? The new guy, Mr. Glazer, whatever the fuck his name is, little nig. You know, what do you have to say as a closeout, CEO?
You know what? I was gonna say it's gonna be a great stream when the Knicks eventually lose, right?
Okay.
But then I realized that probably means a little nigga wins, so I lose either way. So fuck it.
By the way, announcement, CEO. We have actually, I'll tell you this right now.
All right.
Next stream is because the conference championship start next week.
All right.
So we're gonna do our top 10 players of each decade. I already made my list on paper and pen, CEO, just to let you know. And also, after the finals, me and Brandon came up with this on the phone. I'm gonna read it to you right now.
All right.
For just a topic of the NBA, because the NBA is still gonna be popular. NBA free agency, you know, that's a big deal. Draft will be after the summer, so you know what I'm saying. We'll still do streams because World Cup will be going on. So trying to save legends' careers. So CEO, as you know, LeBron's about to get swept. James Harden's still choking up a storm. Kevin Durant's legacy is beyond crushed. Kawhi's he's in an abyss with the Clippers. Paul George I don't even know what the fuck going on with that nigga. So me, you, and Brandon, we're gonna take all the players that are 35 and above and try to say and give 3 scenarios on how to help their career in the 2026 season and onwards.
All right, it's a unique project.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very unique, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys are looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Donnie, shout out to everybody. Lil Nig, you're still a fag. And until next time, peace.